Hello. I'm going to give a short introduction. I know that we are seeing people jump into everything. So hello to everyone. Excuse me. Hello to everyone who is joining us here today. I am so excited to chat with you guys here, talk all about goal setting and talking about the new year. I would love to know, where is everyone joining us from here today? Awesome. I'd love to know where everyone is joining us. Hello. This is going to be so exciting. I cannot wait to just talk about goal setting, dive into everything, and give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek about some new products. Yes, I said new products. Never before seen, or I think they're never before seen. They're pretty awesome. So that's what we're going to be talking. I see Minnesota, Venezuela, Austria. Oh my goodness. Texas. My people in Texas, make sure to stay warm. Alabama. Oh my goodness. Everywhere. This is so much fun. Okay. Y'all, my name is Lauren. Hello. Hi. You can find me everywhere over at PlanwithLaur. I'm your type A BFF. I'm your planner, go-to gal, giving you all the tips and tricks that you need to be able to plan today for a better tomorrow. And specifically today, we are going to talk about goal setting. And listen, y'all, I do not know about you, but goal setting for me here in 2022 has looked differently than I thought it would. I want to know with you guys down below, drop it in the comments. I want to know, how has your goal setting been so far here in 2022? And I think it's really important to be able to talk about goal setting and to talk about everything that goes into goal setting, because sometimes I think, and maybe this is just me, but I think that goal setting is sometimes we make it a lot harder than it needs to be. You know, I definitely here in 2022 feel very late, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Haven't really set a bunch of goals. And now we're here in February. And I just feel so far behind. So if that is something that you are struggling with, I want you to know that, you are not alone. I also feel that way. And this is going to be so great because we are going to just talk about some of the different power that you have when it comes to actual goal setting. And we're going to be talking about this product in particular here. This is the goal setting journal. And I think what is really great is that there are a lot of I feel like myths about goal setting, and there are a lot of different ways that you can goal set. And I don't think that there's, one superior way to goal set or another, but I think that this tool in particular really gives you a great guide to go ahead and think critically about your goals, to create an actionable plan so that you can go ahead and achieve them. And then, we use this as a tool to help us out. And then we also use all of our other planners and notebooks and all of these other elements to really, really take us on the full goal setting journey. So that is what we are going to be talking about here today. I want to know how you are feeling about that, or if anybody uses this particular goal setting journal on their goal setting journey, because I use it and it is one of my favorites. Perfect. I see that a lot of us are saying that, January was a trial run, but we're more focused here in February. All of these great things yes, we are. Also, can we just take a moment really fast? Today is February 2nd of 2022. It is 2/2/22. And I don't know about you, but if that doesn't feel like a sign for us to realign and reprioritize here in 2022, I don't know what does, right? So I'm going to show you guys let's talk a little bit let's talk a little bit about this journal right here. That's gonna help us out. Now I want you, if you are in a place or a position, we're gonna do a couple activities here live. They are not anything that you like. I grab a piece of paper that you have lying around. Y'all are planners, so I know you have paper or pens or notebooks, or maybe just grab your phone or pick up a blank screen on your computer. We're gonna go through a couple little activities here so that we can get more excited about goal setting, that we can get realigned on goal setting. Like we said, we're gonna set some new goals here today, get better, clearer on our whys, and we're gonna do that all together here today. We're gonna make it simple, we're gonna make it easy. I'm gonna walk you through the whole entire thing to make sure that we can go ahead and do it together. How does that sound? Sound good? Thumbs up if that sounds good to you guys. I also need some water. Perfect. Well, really fast, I want to show you guys this journal right here. This is the goal setting journal. Now this A5 goal setting planner does retail for $24, and y'all, this thing is really great. You're gonna get so many different aspects out of it. At the beginning, now I don't want to show you, I'm gonna show you guys all my stuff in here. One thing that I love about all of the Erin Condren products is that not only are they, beautiful products, they have that 80-pound paper that we love, but they also give us the tools to go out and provide a little bit of an explanation. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to do it 100% this way, but it does give you an idea about how this was intended, about some of the things that it shows you that you can do. So at the beginning, we're really going through about like how you break down your goals, different action steps that you have. And one of my favorite pages, we also do have this goal vision board that you can go ahead and you can create a vision board for your whole entire year. Now, what is really great here in this A5 goal setting planner is that we're going to have 12-month undated. Oh, is it in? We are going to have 12-month undated view here, or sorry, undated throughout. And so with that, I'm going to scroll past a couple months in the back to show you guys a little bit. But for each of the month, you'll be able to have multiple sections. You'll have pages that look like this. We're going to go ahead and be able to break down the goal, but then also think about the small steps that you need to take to actually go ahead and figure it out. And I think that this page in particular is so important because here's where you can write out all of the little things. So maybe you have a goal to drink more water. I know that's a goal that I have this year. Or maybe your goal is to take more steps in your day-to-day. This here is how we write in all of the little things that we're gonna do every single day to make that a reality. Maybe it's filling up my water bottle first thing when I wake up in the morning. And then another small step that I have is making sure that I set timers on my phone to go ahead and start, have reminders for myself throughout the day. These little sections are gonna be great, and you're gonna be given multiple of these pages so that you can continue to think about those goals. And you're gonna have check-ins throughout so you can write down all of this information for your goals and then all of the to-dos. So these are little check-ins. So an idea is maybe weekly, if you wanted to check in on your goals, or even daily, you could write out a little reflection here in this section and then some of the to-dos that you wanna go ahead and start doing. Now, this goal setting planner, is something that you can go ahead and get over on the Erin Condren website. It is going to retail for $24, but wanted to give you guys a little bit of an introduction into what it is. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead, let's get into our goal setting hats. Let's put those on. Let's start there. So when it comes to goal setting, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about here on this first page, which is all about connecting to your why. Now you hear a lot of times when it comes to goal setting, like, what's your why? What's the reason why you want to set those goals? What is the big idea behind what that goals is? And I think even before we get to the actual goal setting process, like before we decide, whatever the goals are going to be, it's important to understand what your personal values are and what your personal motivations are. What are the things that you believe are core to your being? What are the things that you believe are, oops, 1 second, y'all. Oh, perfect. What are the things that you believe are core to your being? What are the things that you hold very dear in your heart? Okay? Now, I think some examples of those, and I've written out some of what mine are, right? Things that I care a lot about are my family, honesty, creativity, inspiration is something that really, really stands out to me. And so I want you to take a second, drop it in the comments. Let me know, what are some of those values? Self-growth, is that allowed? 100%. 100%. Some other examples that we have maybe are communication, humor, personal growth, tradition, and peace. Lots of those elements. So I want to know what some of those things are for y'all. And sorry, real fast, y'all, moderating some of the comments. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love some of the things that you guys are putting in here. Freedom, love, service, financial freedom, a time to enjoy life, adventure, law of attraction. Oh my goodness, y'all, these are amazing, okay? Amazing. Yes. These are so great. I want to growth, family, feeling at peace. All of those things are time management. These are amazing. I'm absolutely loving you guys putting these in here. Thank you for sharing that with me. So what I think could be really great, travel boundaries. Yes. Yes. I think these are all phenomenal. So what I want you guys to do is, whether you're writing it here on your phone or whether you are writing it on a piece of paper, go ahead and jot down those couple of things that are so important to you. Jot down those values. Before we even get into the actual parts of goal setting, jot them down. Put them somewhere that you won't forget them. Put them somewhere that you'll be able to see all the time. Because as we go throughout the goal setting process, we want to make sure that we have something that we can go back to, right? Something that we will look at and that will remind us of what our goal setting journey has looked like. Perfect. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to go ahead and do is we are going to think about creating space, right? So the first thing that we did is we wrote down all of our values, right? We wrote down those core aspects to us. The next things that we are going to go ahead and do is that we are going to create space. Now, creating space looks different for different people, right? Now, this is all about figuring out, as we want to come down to our action boards, figuring out what that space looks like. So I think it's really important, because in order for our goals to happen, we have to actually sit down and make space for them, right? I think thinking about goals, and we can sit down and we can write them out and we can do all of these different things, but we do have to take the time to actually make a plan for them and actually work through them. So I want you to think about moments and areas in your life that you can create space, right? What are those friction areas in your life that maybe you aren't as content as you know that you could be, okay? Because your goals are gonna require daily, consistent actions, okay? But I think it's important to think about where you want to create space in your day-to-day areas. So some ideas of where this could be is your personal life, or maybe some of your relationships, or maybe it's your career, your creative life, right? So think about it, and I would love if you dropped in the comments some of those different areas in your life that you want to create space. Now, I know for me, I am hoping to be able to create some space here in my personal life. I want to create some space in my business, and I want to go ahead and create some space in my home life as well. You know, I just moved to a new city. I'm in the process of getting married. I'm also monitoring all of these comments in the chat, so don't worry. Sorry if I'm a little delayed here, but thinking about where do we want to go ahead and add space in our life. And I would love to read some of your responses, because remember, we went ahead and we wrote out our values, right? First, we wrote out our values, the things that we wanted to do. The next thing that we want to do is then write out some of the areas that we want to go ahead and create space. And hopefully you'll see a lot of overlap between where our values lie and where the areas of our life that we want to create new spaces. I see people are wanting to create more space in their spiritual life, in their family life, in traveling. Oh my goodness, I want to travel more. I want to travel so bad. And your goals. Perfect. Mental and spiritually, work life. Yes, yes, yes. So now that we've identified some of the places that we want to go ahead and create more space, whether that be in self-care or health or creativity, I want you to think about what are some of the ways that you can actually go ahead and create that space. What are some of the elements that you can do in your day-to-day life to work on those areas? Now, one thing that I talk a lot about this when it comes to goal setting is this idea of goal setting adjacent activities. And what the idea behind that is essentially we are not going to be motivated to work on our goals every single day. It is just not possible. We're just not going to be motivated to work on our goals every single day. However, I do think it is important to do little things in our day-to-day life to help us achieve those goals. Now, some ideas of those and some things that I did is I want to find podcasts that are related to my goal, and maybe some TV shows that are related to my goal, right? Things that maybe I don't have time to, work on certain elements of my goal, but I can listen to a podcast that deals with one of those areas of my life that I want to work on, right? And so I think it's important to think about the different ways that we can go ahead and actually create that. And also, y'all, we are planners. We love our planners. And so also, I think it's taking time. And I think a very important step is not only using this goal setting planner to help us when it comes to our goals, but also using our day-to-day planners to help us with that goal setting as well. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. I don't want to jump too far ahead. But we started with figuring out our values. And then we are sitting here and we're creating space, right? We figured out our values. We figured out the places that we want to create space. And now the big thing, and this is truly, truly a mindset thing. But the next thing that we want to go ahead and do is make and give ourselves permission to actually go after these things. Because y'all, the last couple of years have been hard. Oh my goodness, they have been so hard on everyone. And I know that it feels scary and overwhelming to think back we're all hesitant about our goals, right? We had 1 year and then everything stopped and was taken away from us. And then we were excited about the next year and maybe it didn't look exactly how we thought it was going to go ahead and look. And now maybe we are hesitant to set goals, right? Because we don't know what the next year is going to look like for us. And so I think it's very important. And one thing that I want us to do here is we are going to go ahead and we are going to give ourselves permission to do the things that we want to do. Now, I say this, and this is one of my favorite pages that is in this goal setting planner that we have here. And it is to go ahead and give ourselves permission to let go of certain routines or to let go of this expectation, right? Because sometimes when it comes to goals, we have this expectation that we have to set these huge goals and that we have to go ahead and we have to work on them every single day and every single moment. And that just may not be realistic. And so I think this page is so important to go ahead and to give yourself permission to let go of certain habits or certain routines or certain responsibilities that no longer fit into the life that you are currently living or who the person that you currently are. And so what we are going to do here, and I'm so excited about this, guys, is that we're going to give ourselves that permission today, right? Everything that has happened before today on this magical day of 2/20, I'm going to get this wrong, on 2/2/2022 is we are going to go ahead and we are going to give ourselves permission to do that. So we are going to say that I, Lauren, I'm going to give myself permission to let go of the things that are no longer serving me, okay? That are no longer aligned with my values or that are holding me back from my current dreams, my actions, or my goals. That is what we are doing here today, okay? And we're gonna sign it, we're gonna date it, we're gonna put it out. Now, one really awesome thing, because I love this quote, y'all, this is something that I am living by. It is what I am doing to help myself every single day, is that after this live is over, here on the Erin Condren page as well as my page, we have created a template for this, for your Instagram stories, so that you can go ahead, you can give yourself that permission, you can let go of the things that are out of your control, which we are seeing happening here live. We're gonna let go of the things that are out of our control, and we are gonna give ourselves permission to work on our dreams, to work on our actions, and to work on our goals. So definitely, y'all, after this live, make sure to check out Erin Condren stories, my stories as well, so that you can find this template, so that you can give yourself this type of permission, and that you can start fresh in our new goals here in 2022. So like I said, the three things that we worked on here today, first we aligned on our values, right? We figured out what works for us, what do we care about, to our core, who are we and what are we doing? Then we created space. We found the areas of our life that we want to create space, and we'll use those areas that we're creating space in to go ahead and actually set our goals. That's what we'll do. We'll get there. But before we can go and we can sit down and set our goals, then what we do is we give ourselves permission to do it. Okay? We take that step to let go of the things that are no longer serving us, the things that are taking the mental weight that is weighing us down and is taking away our focus from our dreams and from our actions and from our goals. So that's what we're going to do. And if you want to go even further here in your goal setting or on your goal setting journey, make sure to go ahead and pick up this A5 goal setting planner. It is live on the Erin Condren website right now. It is going to retail for $24. That is what we have here, guys. And for anybody who is attending, we do also have a giveaway. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later so that you can go ahead and you can grab this for yourself. So make sure to hang out with us for just a little bit longer so you can get some more information about the giveaway and this planner as well. So we worked on that. Now, like I said, this is the goal setting planner, but a lot of us use other planners, right? Maybe you're in a life planner. I'm in a life planner. Maybe you're in a daily duo. Maybe you're in a daily duo. I think one thing that's really great about that is that we can then take the work and the areas that we worked on here in this A5, and we can go ahead and we can write it in our planners. Maybe we're using sticky notes, or maybe we're using the sidebar. That's personally, I like to write my goals here at the top every single day and go through and write them out. But I think it's important that we're taking the time to sit down intentionally. We're working on those goals. Then we can transfer them over here, and we use these two things, right? A life planner and our goal planner in tandem to be able to work with each other. Now, I know you guys might have seen a new cover that is coming out. Yeah? Are we seeing new covers here? So I do want to give you guys a sneak peek into some of the new collection that is coming out. We have new notebooks and writing tools, right? And we have some beautiful, beautiful things that are going to be coming out, right? So just drum roll, please, y'all. We have, what do we think? What do we think? And not only do we have new notebooks, new covers, but I'm going to show you something that if you are a pen enthusiast like me, is going to make you the happiest person you've ever been. We also have, I'm trying to get it so my ring light doesn't fade it, but we are having new writing tools as well. So this is going to be a new version of the dual tip, dual ink markers. And, okay, all the writing tools are coming out. Here is also a sneak peek at the ultimate planning pack as well. So we have a lot of sneaks here, a lot of things that are going out. Let me give you a quick rundown of it all. So the first thing that we have is the watercolor meadow interchangeable cover. So that is going to be this cover right here. This on the cover itself, it says, "How beautiful can change be?" Which again, we're talking about goal setting. We are talking about all of these beautiful changes that are going to be coming up here. You might see I have a favorite since I am matching this cover as well. And then you'll also be able to have personalization. Now this is showing you the cover here on a life planner, but you can go ahead and you can do this on a notebook or anything like that. Now we also have, we're gonna have some other different covers as well. The interchangeable covers themselves are going to be $8 a piece. And when we're looking at the notebooks, if you guys don't already know, we have classic notebooks. You're gonna have that 80-pound Mohawk paper that we absolutely love. You can get these inline, productivity, dot grid, blank, and here in the back, we're also gonna go ahead and we are gonna get some stickers. Who doesn't love stickers and everything that we are doing? So we're gonna have some different elements like that. Now again, another one of my favorites, we do also have these dual tip, dual ink markers. I'm going to show you, these are in their accent colors, which means that you're gonna have two tips, 2 functions and 2 colors for every single marker. So that's, I think, what makes these so great is, for example, I wanna make sure I'm grabbing the right one. This is one of the markers. You have a chiseled end that's gonna look like this. And then you are also going to have a fine end that looks like this, okay? And like we said, these are gonna be 2 different colors. So let me just show you really fast. So when I go ahead, I'm gonna take our larger end. Now this is going to be a peony color. It's gonna write like this, okay? We have it more of that marker side. And then when I change it over to the chiseled end, this is gonna be fuchsia. And just so you guys can see the difference, I know it's mirrored, but you guys can see a little bit of the difference between the 2. This is gonna be great for, I see it in the comments, if you like to bujo, or maybe you like to add some decorative elements. I know for me, I'm someone who's making to-do lists, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna use this thicker end to make my boxes, and then use the thinner end to actually write in all the little tasks that I have that I'm going to be doing day to day. So we're gonna have these dual tip fine and chisel tip marker. They're gonna retail for $15.50. And we also are going to have the ultimate planning pack in watercolor meadow. Now this is going to retail for $20. Again, you're gonna get this elastic. Also, I love the gold elastic. It's my favorite. That can easily go over any of your notebooks. They're gonna just be just like this. So you can go over and put those. It's also going to go ahead and open up. So you're going to get a zipper here that you can open up, add your favorite supplies, your tools, close it back up, and then have all of your essentials for planning, goal setting, whatever it may be on the go. And look at this combination. Okay, this now also may be my favorite. I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell. Awesome, awesome. I know the planning pack is perfect. It is great. You have, like I said, we talked about our different goal planner and what we can do here. And then I think these are going to be so great as we start getting into creating like a goal routine. So maybe part of our goal setting routine is journaling, and it is writing down our feelings and thinking about different things that we want to do. And I think that these products are only just going to help that and help along here in the process. So they are all so great. You'll be getting some more information. This is just a sneak peek of some of the products that we are going to have. More will come out soon. You're gonna wanna make sure that you are signed up to be an Erin Condren Insider. And y'all, this is our ECI, the Erin Condren Insider week. So you're gonna be getting a bunch of deals. Make sure to go ahead, check out your emails. And if you're not an insider, go ahead to make sure and go ahead and make sure to go and sign up. So, this collection is gonna go ahead and launch on the 8th. So keep your eyes peeled for the notebook and the writing tool launch. Lots of great things that are coming up here. Now, before I say goodbye, I have been having the best time ever. You guys have been absolutely amazing. We do have a giveaway. We are gonna have a $100 giveaway so that you can get all the supplies, all the tools, everything that you need to help you with your goal setting, your notebooks, your productivity, and your planning here in 2022. So, what we're gonna do is to enter the giveaway, it is going to be super simple. What I want you guys to go ahead and do is comment one of your goals. Now, before you go ahead and you drop it in the comments here, to make sure that we can keep track of all of this information, I want you to wait until I go ahead and this is posted on the Erin Condren feed, and then go through and add your comment on the feed so so that we can make sure that we can see everybody's entry, and we'll put you guys in for that giveaway. So that is all that you need to do, is comment one of your comments to be entered in the comment one of your goals to be entered in the $100 giveaway. And like I said, we are also going to go back to our goal setting. We're going to give you guys a template so that you can give yourself permission to go after all of your biggest dreams here in 2022. So that is what I have for you guys. This has been so much fun. Thank you for giving me the space to help guide you with some of your goal setting here in 2022. It has been so much fun. It has been such a pleasure, and I cannot wait to read about what your goals are here for this year, and to continue to encourage you and to continue to cheer you on throughout the process. So that is what we are going to do, y'all. And it is time for us to say goodbye for now, but not forever. So as always, y'all, my name is Lauren here with Plan with Laur. Here is to achieving all of your biggest hopes and dreams in 2022. And we are going to talk later. Bye, y'all.